I don't know if there's a game show or a TV series called The Drop, but I want to refer to this as The Drop. So, the first thing I've mainly noticed about Drop is the unexpected laughs. Don't get me wrong, this isn't. It's actually quite a tacky movie, so it's not packed with dark humour, gags here and there. It's nothing like that at all. But right at the end of the film, the bit between the sister. Without giving the very end few seconds away, the bit with the sister and the lead character and texting, basically, it made me laugh out loud, because it's like something one of my bloody sisters would do, probably. That was good. And a few gags throughout. Again, it's not sort of overly hilarious, but the waiter, oh my god, he was actually bordering on really fucking annoying and funny. There's also like a few other boxes. Right, Drop. I mean, I wouldn't watch it again. No way. No, not at all. I mean, it's intense in places, but more confusing and annoyingly dragged out. So basically, I mean, this is a test for multitasking, multi-attention, because when it was, I mean, I found it hard to know what to actually focus on, like her date, what she's doing, what she's receiving, via text at the dinner table. It was really, there's bits that are really dragged out, and it's quite tedious, to be honest, Drop. So, it's, from the beginning, I mean, it's the first date from hell, basically. She goes off and meets this guy in the restaurant who looks strikingly similar to Chris Evans. I don't think it was Chris Evans, was it? It's all about this lady. She sits down at the dinner table in the restaurant on her date and receives a message from someone who's clearly watching her. So fast forward, and you'll be glad I'm fast forwarding, because honestly, it was really, really dull. I mean, I got sort of murder mystery vibes. I wanted it to be, fully, full sort of suspects and targets and stuff. I wanted more focus on that sort of thing. I'm not talking Cluedo here, but yeah, it was just really I'd had enough about 20 minutes in, to be honest. So I was kind of sat there, arms crossed. I mean, it played out as it should have, as I expected. And I think the visuals, actually. So what I did enjoy was the whole, when she gets a text message and it's emblazoned on screen. You've got tell him and I'll kill you sort of thing, whoosh on the nice angle sort of across the window of the restaurant, that kind of thing. The visuals and CGI, brilliant, perfect, in fact. In addition, you've got there's a moment where the suspects are sort of it zooms in on one or two characters in the restaurant, and it sort of shrouds them in darkness and then pans out and zooms in. That was nice. So yeah, the visuals are quite brilliant. So you got the visuals, the sound score, fine. Obviously, with a film like this, you've got the whole dun 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 dun. It's one of them. I was waiting for the bit in the trailer when you see that she's hanging from a curtain or something. It looks I wondered how the hell that would come about. It's obvious by the time she actually discovers who the troll is. I say troll, I mean, it's pretty fucking harsh, the text she gets, but so yeah, those were good. It's a really strange Drop. I wouldn't watch it again, but there were these elements that really added to the to the entertainment. I mean, it was one of them, really. Sound score. There's a gag here and there, and the visuals, brilliant. Now, when she discovers the culprit, he or she is is excellent. So obviously it's someone in the restaurant. Again, throughout, it was more tedious than tense for me, the way it all played out. But when it comes to like who it is, and the person is like, sit down, and she, fucking hell, okay, fine, it's they. Have I given it away? Probably. Right, so yeah, the person's like, sit down, and like really short and sharp, and the dialogue between the pair, actually, it amps up this, so the aggression and the adrenaline starts pumping. That's good. So it's only right in the literally in the final sort of 10 minutes of the film that drop actually picks up. Amazingly, it drops the ball. What was it? Yeah, there was, I didn't know what I was supposed to be like, who I should be focusing on. The date, I was trying to feel the guy's, sort of frustration, so I was focused on him. Then I was focused on her, like her panic, and then, she sort of gets caught up. She has to run these errands for the person who's texting her. So there's all these, it's no biggie, but there's these little elements that will come into play that are actually kind of, they make it quite, it's dull in parts, and actually gets to the point, it boils to the point where you're like, is she actually going to do anything or what? Because I think halfway through the film, she goes wandering off to the reception of the restaurant, starts tapping away on their keyboards and stuff. And when she's calling for help, like when she's scribbling down on paper or so, and, she gets a text like, I wouldn't fucking do that if I were you, that kind of thing. Love it or leave it, really. But I was bored. I was seriously bored until the end. Like I say, there's those good elements, so I thought I'd point those out and give it its due. What was another bit where the bit like okay, I know she's being threatened by this unknown person, but she's not panicked enough. This guy has just said, I'm gonna kill your 5-year-old boy and your sister in your house, that kind of thing. They've just threatened to kill her child, and she's the lead character. She's not convincing enough. No, not at all. You would think someone had just said, I'm going to throw a brick through your lounge fucking window. She sat at the table opposite her date, like, oh God, yeah. Oh, it's a right pickle, innit, eh? It's a right pickle. It's not a fucking pickle. This guy has taken your sister and your boy hostage, for Christ's sake. So, yeah, it's not, it was tedious and nowhere near as intense as I wanted it to be. Yes, there are those various scenes, but, yeah, what can I say? Okay, so, Drop, it doesn't feel like a Blumhouse, really. I mean, it's kind of like, it's a very, very mild thriller. You're not going to be like leaving the cinema shaking with adrenaline and, sort of that kind of fascinating, must buy this on DVD sort of thing. It's not going to leave you fucking, intrigued or out. It was just, give it a go, and that's it. Right, quick roundup. I hate this because I've just come directly out of screen 6, and I'm like, when I was watching the film, I was like, yeah, right, okay, I'm going to point that out in a video. And I think I've pointed out all I can at the moment. Visuals. Like I say, the visuals for me were definitely second to none. The way the words are like emblazoned across it. If that hadn't have happened, if the producers hadn't had like gone to town on the special effects, this would be one hell of a shit show. Seriously. I mean, as first dates go, it was hell anyway. But it was so. Oh my God. I mean, perhaps it was supposed to be like that. Perhaps it was supposed to be drawn out and dragged and lengthy, and you know, because she's wandering around the restaurant trying to figure. But no, it wasn't. There wasn't enough. I wanted more. There needed to be more, like characters being thrown into the mix. People popping up and giving more of a thing away. Like, you know, a bit more, say, intrigue, just a bit more suspicion going on. So yeah. No, definitely won't watch The Drop again. The Drop, did I say The Drop? Fuck's sake. It should be called The Drop. End of. Oh my God. Yeah, right. I think I'm going to go into Minecraft now. Oh God, I don't want to watch Minecraft. I don't even know anything about Minecraft. Was it Lego? Is it Lego? Like a Lego-y cute little cube head thing? But yeah, it's fucking scorching outside. Honestly, wrong day to wear a jumper. I stuck this on. I feel like a dog in a Chinese restaurant. Seriously. Oh my God, I was sweating on the way down here. Thank fuck for aircon and pitch black cinemas. Yeah, so I might. It's bliss though. The whole cinema is just empty. There's nowhere near like the amount of people that there usually is. Hello. Right. Anyway, that was. Oops. Evening. Yeah, so, wowzers. Wait a minute, what's this light? Is this, they do that, don't they? When they're doing like, oh wow, yeah, like a square hand's going to make me like sort of, you know, gauge the actual focus. That's a nice light actually. If people weren't in the way, I could use that. Why the hell is that out again? Lilo and Stitch. What? Why? Is that a sequel? I'm not watching that. Right, so I'm going to end this here, but yeah, The Drop. Oh, for fuck's sake, The Drop. I wouldn't. Yeah, I'd never sit through that again. I wouldn't even stick it on Netflix or Disney Plus. No way. No. I'd rather eat my own testicles than watch that again. But otherwise, yeah, the visuals and slight tensity in some scenes, excellent. Otherwise, yeah, don't waste your time.